Do you want to fly across New Eden so fast that nobody can catch you? The fit, tips, and tricks in this video for your Interceptor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and even enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. Thank you for 1,800 subscribes. And we're close to 1,900. Press the sub button. Appreciate it. Let's dive in. This is our Ares. Now, you can use this fit and the general tips in this video for all focused interceptors, but I'm flying the Ares. I'm a Galente boy. We do not necessarily get a bunch of bonuses for the stuff here on the fit. We're really looking at interceptors for its base warp speed. Interceptors go 8 AU, or at least the Ares does, 8 AU, and we're going to be checking out how we can push that even further beyond. Okay, let's start with the low slots, because that's really the most important thing here. Okay, we are going to have a limited hyperspatial accelerator here. This is going to increase your raw warp speed by 0.2, but we'll get into the rigs. This, with the percentage bonuses of the rigs, is going to push it even further. Okay, count them, 3 inertial stabilizers to get that sub 2-second align time. If your skills don't allow you to have it with just 3, go ahead and put on 4, take out this one, call it a day. I know some of y'all don't have as many skills as I do. I've got about 80 million skill points right now. So if you don't have as much to get that sub 2-second align, no worries. Make sure you get your sub 2-second align time with whatever modules you can. It's the most important thing on this fit. You have very little tank, you are squishy, but we go fast. Okay, that's the whole thing. The mid slots, we got a cheap Microwarpdrive. This is a very cheap fit coming in. The whole thing, 25 million. It's meant to simply get me from A to B as quickly as possible. Since we're warping most of the time, we don't need a big expensive Microwarpdrive. We just got a compact one. Easy enough. It fit our power grid and our CPU. Okay, one piece in the mids, a medium shield extender. This is where you're really going to utilize this section of the fit window here. You might need to fit a small shield extender instead. If you go into the simulate window and you have these buttons clicked, this one says follow hull restrictions. It'll only display items that can be used in the ship you're simulating. So in this case, it'll only show the stuff that can fit into the Ares. And then if you have this checked, it's going to show me something I can fit that also is within my normal resources. So if I only have this much CPU and this much power grid left, what can I fit in the mid slots? It's whatever you see here. That's how to utilize that. So you utilize that. If you can't use a medium shield extender, use a small one. Okay. Finally, the high slots. We do have a improved cloaking device. This is a travel fit, so I find myself in a dangerous area sometimes, which leads me to the Interdiction Nullifier. Use this in more dangerous places than high sec. You can't really be bubbled in any place but the most dangerous places in Eve. So don't need this if you're just going from A to B in high sec, but I keep it on just in case because I go into some sketchy neighborhoods. We'll just call it that. Okay. So keep this. Also, the improved cloaking device is just like a nice way to, if you're in space and you can't dock up for some reason, you have a way to cloak and call it a day. Finally, the reason you're here, the absolute speed. We got 2 hyperspatial velocity optimizers. 2. Yes, 2. They give you each 25% warp speed. Okay, this is why this ship is incredible. We go 12.5 AU. If the system is 60 AU, it takes you 3 to 4 seconds. That's incredible. And the align time is sub 2 seconds. So you get on your feet and be gone before they even know what hit them. Okay. Why is the sub 2-second align time so important? We do have some newer people on the channel. I'm happy to explain. This is 1 server tick is 2 seconds. So if you can uncloak and speed away within 2 seconds, you are impossible to catch with quotes around it. You're never safe in Eve, but you're extremely difficult to catch. It's basically speed to your absolute advantage. It's as good as it gets. Okay. Without these hyperspatials and without the low slot here, we do fly 8. With one of these, we go up to 10. With 2 of these, we go to 12, 17. With just one of these that normally is 0.2, because these are percentage bonuses, we're at 12.5. It's the fastest freaking ship I have. Let's show y'all some tips out in space right now. Okay, y'all, we are in space with our Ares, and here's the big thing with this. There isn't a lot of cargo space. You only got about 96. This is going to be used primarily to pick up small items in Jitta, your filaments, blueprints, anything you're using for industry. I really like to use this with stuff. If there's a skill book within 5 jumps, I like to pop into the areas and go. You're also going to use it for something that you're seeing I'm doing here. We have our station here, and if you have not made instant undock and docking points, this is the ship to do it in. You can see on this very cheap Microwarpdrive, we do go just shy of 4,000 MS, excuse me. So you're going to be able to absolutely go as far out from a station as possible. Why do this? Well, this station is now 165 away, and you can see if I right click it, it has a warp 2. If something is outside of 150 from you, you can warp to it. Why this is important is because you want to make station docking and undocking points so that you can be safe for gankers. This is primarily used in low sec and null sec, but if you're in high sec, especially in Jitta, you're not safe, ladies and gentlemen. You need these. How you're going to do it is you're going to go very far away, as you can see I am. Control B is going to make a spot in space and go safe spot off station, bro. Now I can warp to this point anytime I want. You can see the little marker like right there. It's in space now. It comes up in my location section. See, safe spot off station, bro. I can warp to it whenever I want to. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you press that sub button and like the video. We'll see you in the next one. You're going to see a bunch of videos pop up. If you want to check those out, check them out. We had a really awesome live stream recently. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.